Questions? Yeah. Let me give you the...
These U-shaped curves, of course, are known from heat death in adults. But here the question is temperature at what time? I mean, the pregnancy is 9 months. And which time for these temperature curves do you take? Certainly not the temperature at delivery, which is probably not very relevant for all these low birth weight.
No, of course not. This is the pregnancy average. We have also looked at short-term average. There are also some short-term associations, but this is pregnancy average.
If you would compare the effects from pollution and meteor parameters to the effects of tobacco on these parameters, what would you say?
We have done that for low birth weight, and what we have, our estimation, we have done a simple health impact assessment study. Our estimate is that from 10 to 30% of low birth weight cases would be attributable to PM2.5 exposure in this urban area. So this is not representative of the European population. This is urban areas in Europe. And this range of 10 to 30% of attributable cases is very close to the estimate for maternal active smoking during pregnancy in this population, in which there were about 20% of smoking women. So we have, at the individual level, a much lower impact of these atmospheric pollutants. But since the frequency of exposure is very high, the overall public health impact is similar to that of smoking, which has a much higher individual level, but a lower frequency of exposure.
I have a small question. Did you follow up these kids and to know how fast they could recover their weight? Because this slope appears to be really important for the future.
We are doing this study right now, so we haven't. We have no results to present on growth and atmospheric pollutants, but we are doing that. Mike Jarrett in California has highlighted some associations between growth development in childhood and exposure to atmospheric pollutants during pregnancy, I think.
Thank you, Rémy. Now we shift to the second talk of this session, Isabella Anesi from Inserm. So.